Hi, my name is Adriana and this is my channel, Clean Food Living. I've got a special guest for today's video on yoga for intestinal and colon health. If this is your first time watching the video, then please watch the next 30 seconds of this intro. If you've made this video part of your daily routine and you've already watched the intro, then go ahead and skip ahead to this minute mark here so you can get right into the yoga. Today's special guest is my sister Marla. She has over 900 hours of yoga teaching experience and trained at the Yoga Works studio in New York and Los Angeles. It's one of the best schools for yoga training in the United States. So my sister put together this yoga sequence for intestinal health, and what you're going to find is a lot of expansion, contraction, and twisting of your core and intestinal area. The expansion and contraction and twisting of our core, the intestinal digestive system, is very toning. So if you already have a pretty healthy intestinal and digestive tract, then this sequence is perfect to help maintain that intestinal tone. However, if you have a compromised digestive and intestinal system, or perhaps you experience chronic constipation, then doing this sequence will help exercise your intestines to bring them back into a state of health. Of course, other things need to be coupled with that, but this yoga sequence is definitely all part of a healing system. Now, just like if you broke your leg, you wouldn't expect your broken bone to be totally healed after wearing a cast for a day or two, right? So by doing this sequence for intestinal health and you have a compromised intestinal system, you can't expect, just like with a broken leg, for your intestines and your bowels to be working with just a couple days of doing the sequence. What you really need to do is commit to practicing this every single day, and over time, that digestive tone will begin to work in your body. But also, if you are experiencing constipation right now and you feel really uncomfortable, stay tuned to after this yoga sequence, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you a couple of the poses that you're going to do in the yoga sequence, but I'm going to give you a little bit of a tip on what's worked for me to help stimulate a bowel movement. So if that sounds something that you need to hear, then stay tuned to after the yoga sequence. But without further ado, here's Marla.
Welcome. Start with your knees up. Roll yourself down onto your back. Make your feet as wide as your mat and tip your knees together and bring your palms to your belly. Just connecting with your breath with nice long deep inhales and exhales. Just breathing in through your nose with your inhale, letting your belly rise up, and with your exhale, through your nose, through the back of your throat, belly dropping down to your spine. Just feeling the nice rhythm of your breath. And then walk your feet back together, bring your knees apart, hug your knees into your chest. Start to draw your knees in a circle on the ceiling. Very slowly, go both directions. So you can draw your knees in the opposite direction, which makes a nice release for your lower back. Bring your knees back center, keeping your knees and your ankles stacked. Take a big inhale and exhale your knees over towards the left. Keep your knees and ankles stacked, and you can keep your feet flexed. Take another nice big inhale and exhale into your twist. You can do that twist with a blanket between your knees. Let those right ribs spiral up and over towards the left. Take another inhale, bring your knees back up center, hug them in. With your next exhale, drop your knees over to the right. Again, keeping your knees and your ankles stacked. Take another nice big breath, inhale, and exhale into your twist. Let those left ribs spiral up and over towards the right. Coming back center with your next inhale, bring your knees back up, hug them in, and then just start to roll yourself to the side. And then we're going to meet on hands and knees in tabletop, setting yourself up for cat-cow. Press your palms down to the mat, have your shoulders stacked above your wrists and your hips above your knees. Inhale, opening up, sending your chest forward. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, opening, spreading wide. Exhale, round your spine and release. A nice big inhale, opening yourself up, spread across the collarbones, and exhale, round and release. Taking another nice big inhale, opening yourself up, and exhale, round and release. And then coming back in center with another big inhale, opening, and exhale, release and let go. Coming in centered, back to your tabletop. Okay, make your knees as wide as the mat. Bring your toes together. Keep your arms extended out in front of you. Drop your sits bones towards your heels for child's pose in a wide knee stance. Take a nice big inhale, expand through the lower ribs. As you exhale, sits bones drop towards your heels and release. Take another nice long deep breath here. Really big inhale and exhale. Slowly walking yourself up. Now bring your knees together. Take a big inhale and exhale, folding forward for child's pose with your knees together. Bring your hands next to your feet, fingertips towards the toes. You could also have a blanket under your forehead. Let your belly soften on top of your thighs. Take another nice long deep inhale and exhale, softening. Bring in your palms to your sacrum, fingertips towards the sits bones. Start to rise up and sit back to your heels with your inhale. Slowly coming up to your knees. Widen your knees a little bit. Take a big inhale. Hug your elbows in towards each other as you lift your chest up towards the ceiling in your baby camel. Take another nice big inhale, opening up through the chest. A gentle stretch through the lower belly and through the chest. Coming back center, bring your hands back down to the mat into tabletop. Cross your ankles behind you, roll over your heels, extend your legs out. To raise your arms up with your inhale, and with your exhale, hug your left knee into your chest. Cross your foot over the right thigh. Bring your left hand behind you and raise your right arm up with your inhale. Exhale, turning to the left. Hug your knee into the crook of your right arm. Take a big inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhaling into your twist. Take another nice long deep breath here. Big inhale. As you exhale, slowly unwind. Raise both arms up as you inhale. Counter twist to the right with your exhale. Just let yourself bow down towards the floor. Come back up with your inhale. Raise your arms up. Uncross the left leg. Big inhale, lengthening. As you exhale, hug your right knee into your chest. Cross your foot over the left thigh. Bring the right hand behind you. Raise your left arm up with your inhale, nice long spine, and exhale into your twist, turning towards your right. Hug your knee in towards the crook of your left arm. Take a big inhale, lengthening your spine, and exhale into your twist. Let those left ribs spiral around. Come back up center with your inhale, raise both arms, and exhale, counter twist to the left. Coming back up with your inhale, extend the right leg out in front of you. Big inhale, and as you exhale, folding forward towards your feet. Keep your spine nice and long here. You can also do this pose with a blanket on top of your thighs, snuggled in towards your belly to help that release through your lower belly. Take a nice big inhale. Raise your arms all the way back up, and then exhale. Hug your knees into your chest, round your spine. Big inhale, lifting up, and then roll yourself down onto your back. Take a big stretch. Raise your arms all the way up and over. Stretch out through your legs, really opening yourself up. And exhale, then hug your knees into your chest. Okay, letting your belly soften. Keep hugging that right knee in and extend your left leg out in front of you, keeping your foot flexed. Big inhale and exhale, letting your belly soften. Drop the right foot, hug your left knee into your chest, and extend the right leg out in front of you. Take a big inhale and exhale, softly draw the left knee in towards your chest. Release the left knee, bend the right knee, hug it in, extend the left leg out in front of you. Take another nice big inhale and exhale, softly drawing your right knee to your chest. Drop the right foot, hug your left knee into your chest, big inhale. Exhale, extend your right leg out in front of you. Take another nice long deep breath here. Big inhale. Let your belly soften with your exhale as you hug your knee towards your chest. Drop your left foot and then bend your right knee. Take another big inhale and exhale. Extend both legs out in front of you. And exhale, just let yourself land fully on your mat. Let everything relax. You could bring your palms to your belly. You could also bring a blanket over the top of your thighs, over your belly. Give yourself a moment here to just fully let go and relax. When you're ready, then bending your knees, and slowly roll yourself to the side and press yourself all the way back up to sit. Feel free to repeat this entire sequence or hold each pose longer.
I hope you enjoyed that sequence. Now it is brief, and remember, the key is doing it every day, committing to it for weeks to months for long-term results of intestinal health. You can follow Marla on Instagram. You can also check out her brand new YouTube channel by clicking this link right up here. She also offers Zoom classes that are private sessions tailored to your customized needs, whether that be an injury rehabilitation, vinyasa flow, gentle flow, or a more tailored approach to intestinal health. She can offer that private instruction perfect for your needs, and you can learn more by going to her website, MarlaYoga.com. You can also email her and contact her through the website. Now, as I promised in the beginning of this video, I just want to point out a couple of the poses from the sequence you just did that I did to help stimulate a bowel movement. These are the poses right here that I held for 15 to 20 minutes. And I found that sometimes one of these poses works better than the other pose, or having the left leg in this pose works better than the right leg, and vice versa. It really depends on what's going on with the intestinal system that day. But when I found the right pose and held it for 15 to 20 minutes, it did stimulate a bowel movement for me. And if you don't feel that you have the attention span to hold it for 15 to 20 minutes, then get a movie out or listen to some relaxing music to just get lost into, and it'll help the time go by. And that relaxing will also help stimulate a bowel movement. Now, I'm not trying to mislead you in saying that holding any of these poses for 15 to 20 minutes is going to guarantee a bowel stimulation. But it has worked for me 30 to 40% of the time. And you know, when you're really uncomfortable with constipation, you're willing to try anything. So perhaps if this helps anybody, helping one person is worth it. There's really nothing to lose. I'd love to have you a part of my channel, so hit that subscribe button right up here, and then you can check out my other videos here. I hope you have a wonderful evening, day, morning, whichever the case may be, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.